Avengers! Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm on my way. Ah! Oh shit! Whoa! Hey, no, we're good. We're good. We're flying in. Hey, look. Sorry I'm late. And also, we might have some issues today. Yeah. I don't know. New gear, new rig, everything new, all new everything over here at Nerdvengers Tower. And so bear with me as we get all of this figured out. And for some reason, I do feel like my freaking camera is like overheating. Fantastic, I know. And you know what? I'm overheating. I'm too hot. I don't know. Hey, look. We're gonna figure it out together. I'm flying into the tower right now. I'll see you in a second. Okay, yeah, let's just see. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh god. Hang on, let me adjust something here. Of course. That should be the one. Okay. Now we should be looking much better. Okay, what's up everybody? Welcome. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to try to adjust just a little bit. We're not too bad today. I did a little work yesterday with the new device, with the new camera setup and all that. And it should be better. And it should be more... I mean, I don't even know what the word is. It should just be better, okay? But let me just adjust a couple of things here before we get started. And I appreciate everybody's patience with doing... Look, you see how it does that? It, like, focuses on Han in the background. Like, it won't focus on me. It won't focus on me for some reason. And also, yeah, I still look a little orange. What's up with that? Let me see some of that, actually. If I do that, that's a little bit better. Yeah, we'll deal with that. We shall deal with that. Get rid of the face? You mean like on Han or on me? Like, how would I go about getting rid of the face of me? How do we do that? Like, come up with like maybe a mask or something, or just hold like some. Oh shit! You see what I mean? Like that. I think that's the camera literally just being like, I need to cool down, which is crazy. The camera should not overheat like that, so I got to figure out what's going on with that. But I guess the guy that did the no face thing, this is it. Here we go. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna plug in the other camera. Of course. Sheesh. Guys, I know you're saying it's the best. I know. It's never looked better. I understand. Everybody just calm your tits. Calm your tits. Ah! I'll be right back. God. I know what you're thinking. And yes, this is the most riveting stream that we've ever done. You know, you're right. You're 100% right. And when you're right, you're right. And you know, it's just, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Is this camera not gonna work? You're gonna be kidding me! Guys. You guys ever have one of those fucking days? You ever have one of those fucking days? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One of those fucking days! I literally, and this is the other part that's crazy too, okay? Yeah, exactly. Great investment. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. This is the other part that's really crazy. I woke up early today to work on this shit. I've been in here, and that's probably why the camera is fucking dead. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, dude. All right, let's try. Okay, so obviously since that won't work, let's go to plan D. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go to plan D. Let's try this. And let's bring this down and hit that button. Why is it? What is happening here? What the hell? The Diamond Lounge? What the fuck is fucking going on here? Bruh. Oh shit. Okay, at least something's working. I see something. Something is working. Hang on. Hang on now. Whoa. Oh my god. Hi guys. Hi everybody. How's what the fuck? Yeah, how's it? How's it going? How's life for you guys? Yeah, it's, you know, we're running a professional stream over here. We're just doing professional stream things. You know, I wouldn't. What the fuck? I wouldn't worry too much about it. You know, it's all good. We're gonna be all right. You know, we'll figure it out. I really have no idea why these things are happening. And then I gotta do this. You know what? Let's try this actually. Let's try this. How's that look? That's pretty dark still. We'll go back to that. I don't know what to say. I don't even. Like, are we? Should we still stream? Like, do you guys still want to stream? Like, should we still talk about all this shit and stuff like that? No stream, no cry. Well, you know, it's just so whack, bro. All right, let's do a show. Let's do a stream. Okay. Yeah. So obviously we'll get the other camera and everything figured out. I have. Wait, should we try one other thing? Hang on now. Let's try one other thing. Because I think actually. Hang on. So, give me 1 second. I want to try something. It didn't switch over? Dude, what is happening right now? Oh, that's why. Let's try this. Hang on now. Oh! Huh! Golly. Okay, let's try this for a little bit until it doesn't work anymore, and then we'll freak out and we'll get all mad. Okay. Are we good? Is everybody okay? I know. I'm sorry. Is everybody okay? Are you guys okay? That's what I'm really worried about, is you guys. And also, chat, initiate the gambling. Initiate it. Gambling. We're doing it. Now I gotta... Oh my god. Like, it's so crazy. I was literally up early doing this, and now here's where we're at. This is where we're at. This is what we're doing. Okay. I think we'll get that going on. I swear to God, why does it keep zooming in? Why does it keep focusing on Han? I'm gonna have to, like, do something to Han, dude. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do anything to you, Han. But I'm gonna have to. What's that look like? A little bit better? Okay. Fuck it, bro. We'll go with that. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to the most professional, bestest stream that ever happened, and that we're doing it. And let's go. Let's get some hype up in the chat for the professionalism. Let's go. Can I get some somethings in the chat? Spam it. Spam it loud. Spam it foul. Let's go. Okay. Anyway. Wait, is the gambling not working? Are we not gambling today? Look, bro, I don't even know what's going on anymore, okay? Let me be honest with you. Nerd coin not working. Of course it's not. Why would it be? Why would all the shit that we do all the time work? That's crazy. You guys are crazy, man. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? All right, it should be working now. Okay. Ben Affleck. Batman. Shall we get into it? Shall we talk about it? Let me get Reddit pulled up here. Oh, I don't even have Reddit on this computer! I mean, I've got Reddit, but it's in freaking bright mode. I'm not even logged in here. Oh my god, bro. I'm ill prepared. Fuck it. We'll check it out on the Twitter instead. Okay, first. Okay, first thing I want to show you guys, because it's pretty funny. Let's pause this. Let's go into this screen. Let's get this thingy here. So, did you guys hear about what happened with Ben Affleck and Jason Momoa? Okay. Put a 1 into the chat if you heard about this, if you saw what was happening. It's pretty crazy. Put the 1 into the chat. Yeah, super wild. So apparently this all leaked because a team or people that were on the lot doing a tour accidentally saw these guys together. Like, this was supposed to be a big secret. And, yeah, then this happened.
Well, it's not a fucking secret anymore, is it? Sorry, children. That's what happens, Warner Brothers. When you walk out of your set, and there's our fans. Hey guys, have a good time. Jameson. Well, we tried to keep it secret. All right, here we go. Thank you. Oh, sorry, bro. Whoops.
So they saw that there was a trailer.
Well, it's not a fucking secret anymore.
For and it has BA on it for the thing. I wonder, does it show on the trailer when he goes there? Yeah, BA, which is Ben Affleck. Okay, and so yeah, man, obviously pretty crazy, right? Pretty freaking crazy that Ben Affleck is back for the Aquaman movie. Now, the problem with this is that it doesn't make any sense, and also it doesn't really clear anything up, and I think that fans are jumping to conclusions about what this probably means, and I can't really blame fans for doing that. Like, honestly, yeah, like, it's crazy. We've been through the ringer. We just had the Henry Cavill thing, and then there was no Henry Cavill actually at San Diego Comic-Con, right? And so, you know, look, we talked about it back then, and I do think that people are, I don't want to say necessarily taking advantage of the Snyder Cut fandom, but kind of taking advantage of the Snyder Cut fandom. And so this is one of those situations where the word is, from some reliable people, is that all this really has to do with is screenings of the film. And when I say the film, I say Aquaman, and how the screenings of that movie have been testing poorly with a couple of different things. Number one, they've been testing poorly in the sense of like, dude, what is the deal with Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton? Like, why is Michael Keaton in this movie, right? Like, what's the deal with that? And I think at one time this maybe made a little bit more sense, right? When they had the Flash movie maybe before this, but a lot of people are like, dude, this doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense that you've got this Batman in there. Like, where's Ben Affleck? Okay? And so the word on the street, right, is that this is not some crazy changing of the guard. This is not some alternate plan. This is not Warner Brothers actually waking up and realizing what they should do to get into the juice of these fans and to turn DC around. Unfortunately, right? But here's what I'm confused about, because this also comes on a day when the homie, what's the guy's name? Alan, help me out here, chat. What's the guy's name? The dude that used to work over this guy, who's obviously homies with one Ben Affleck, senior advisor to Warner Brothers Films. And he even said in an interview yesterday that, yeah, man, he's coming over. Alan Horn, right? Yeah, he's coming over and he will be helping out with the films over there. It's kind of wild, right? And look, man, I say sitting here right now that I just really don't think there's any indication that he is going to be returning in a major role. I say that with all sincerity, but I also completely understand why, if you were a massive Snyder fan, you would see this as an incredibly good sign. Okay? Best case scenario. Let's talk possibilities here, right? Let's talk best case scenario, then we'll talk worst case scenario. Because, I mean, let's be honest, it's Warner Brothers. It's probably the worst case scenario, right? I mean, that's at least what I think is going on. So, best case scenario, they actually are understanding a little bit more of what fans want. And there was always this intention, because we did hear rumors that there's going to be a post-credit scene in The Flash. And in that post-credit scene, you're going to hear Ben Affleck's Batman voice calling out to everybody and saying to Barry that you have to assemble us. And the thought process there, especially with like different rumors and things that were going on, was, okay, so they're going to set up a crisis event, and if they're smart, they'll involve the Snyderverse characters in that. You know what I mean? Like, they'll involve the Snyderverse characters in that. So best case scenario, what you have here is Ben Affleck that is already kind of like, yeah, I'll ride with whatever you guys, like this Crisis thing that you guys have going on. Sounds cool. I want to play in Crisis. Let's do it. And the test screening was poor because people were like, what's up with Keaton? They shift things around. And so instead, they're going to bring Ben Affleck back to replace what Michael Keaton was doing in the movie for Bruce Wayne. Okay? That's like the best case scenario. And here's the thing, right? I want to believe, right? Like, of course, I want to believe that this could happen. And I watched Paul's breakdown of the situation, and he kind of spilled some tea as far as what he has heard with regards to Henry Cavill and that whole situation. It is really interesting. Like, according to Paul, who, by the way, cannot pronounce Aquaman, right? I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's Aquaman. According to Paul, Henry Cavill still wants to be Superman. There's even people at the top, like the new homie Zaslav, that actually wants him to be Superman and is confused as to why he's not Superman and why DC has gone away from that. But there's an issue with how much money Cavill would make, and also Henry Cavill badly wants a sequel to Man of Steel. I think he wants to do a solo thing, and the vision that Warner Brothers kind of has for this dude and this character is more of like a Nick Fury thing, you know, popping up in all these different films, leading towards a Justice League, maybe leading towards a Crisis, right? So, best case scenario here, Ben Affleck is back as Batman, and regardless of whether or not the worst case scenario is true, it is worth pointing out, and I said this last night when I was on Agents of Fandom podcast, and shout out to those guys, man. I had a great time last night on that stream. It is worth noting here that a lot of people have been repeatedly wrong about Ben Affleck and Batman. Okay? Before the Snyder Cut was even like greenlit and given some funding by Warner Brothers, there were reports and rumors that Affleck would be back, right? And a ton of different people were like, bro, like, nah, like he's not coming back. He doesn't want to come back. It's never going to happen. Like, strong no. Like, hard stop. No, it is absolutely not going to happen, okay? And a lot of other people were like, yeah, I don't know about that dude. Kind of seems like he could come back. Kind of seems like he would put the cowl back on. And this will make it 3 times after all of those people were like, it's not going to happen, it's impossible, blah, 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 blah. 3 separate times Ben Affleck has said, no, I will do this. I will come back and I will be Bruce Wayne. Now, all 3 of those examples were pretty light work for him. Like, let's be real. I don't think he shot that much for Snyder Cut. I think it was all for the post-credit scene with like Leto and all those people, which was shot like in Zach's like front yard or garage or some shit. So that was pretty light work, but he did have the cowl on. He also, from what we understand, shot pretty light on The Flash. He was only there for like a couple of weeks, maybe even just a couple of days. It's possible there's more with him in that film as far as like what they shot with the stunt double and stuff like that. But as far as Ben actually being there, not very involved in that film. But he did put the cowl on, from what we understand, right? And then this movie for Aquaman 2. And it doesn't seem like he is going to put the cowl on. Okay, I could be wrong, but this suit that he is in here, that's a very Bruce Wayne looking suit. And if he really is replacing Michael Keaton in the film, then he is a recruiter of sorts. He is just doing Justice League things. He is not really being Batman. He's not like actively out there kicking ass, you know? But nonetheless, it will make the 3rd time after people said it was impossible, that he came back to the role, right? So again, like in a perfect world, in the best case scenario, because here's the and I have so much to say about this because it's so fucking crazy. Warner Brothers is literally this, the whole best case scenario, and like everything that I'm talking about right now probably isn't actually happening, guys. Do you understand that? Do you understand that, like, I'm making up a scenario, like a total fanboyish scenario here, and I'm getting hyped up about it. I know some of you guys are hyped up about it. It's exciting stuff. The possibilities are really cool. And the reality is DC currently, right now, sucks. It sucks. And they have no direction. Super Pets, what the fuck? Black Adam not in the Shazam movie. Shazam movie doesn't have Black Adam. Black Adam doesn't have Superman. It's a faceless, backless Superman. I don't know what's happening, but it's awful. Okay, it's awful. And yes, we want to believe it's possible. Warner Brothers, in the midst of complete and utter awfulness, Alan Horn comes in and is like, why don't you just do the obvious fucking move? Which, by the way, is crazy that they have to bring in a guy like Alan to like pay him all this money for him to just be like, you know what the obvious move is? Just keep going with the Snyderverse characters. People like it does seem like people are really into it. And I also want to say that this narrative that the Snyder fan base is just a bunch of bots that are insignificant and don't matter. Well, if that is true, why does Warner Brothers keep going back to that well, seemingly to try to tap into that hype, right? Because as Paul pointed out in his video, the movie is already under somewhat of a controversial situation because of Amber Heard. I didn't realize this, but the petition to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2, it has like 5 million signatures, dude. That's fucking crazy. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of juice, right? So, you know, again, right? Remember when we were joking about how every time there was a Warner Brothers controversy or something bad happened with Warner Brothers, they just throw another Batman in? It kind of legitimately feels like that's what's going on. Another Batman. And it's like Jason Momoa and Affleck, they're probably sitting back watching the internet just destroy not only Amber Heard, but Warner Brothers in general. And like the buzz is not good for Aquaman. And so it kind of seems like, again, Jason Momoa, you know, pulling a little bit of a Snyder cut move himself. And he's getting Ben back in the movie, okay? Now, with all of that said, let me explain why I think this is horrible. Why I think this is going to actually be bad and lead to more problems for Warner Brothers. Okay? Because they're still going to kill him off in The Flash. Because their plan has not actually changed at all. And despite saying and claiming that they want to move past the Snyder Cut, that there will be no more Snyder stuff, despite all of this, they keep finding themselves in situations where it pops off. Bro, this is huge news. This thing blew up, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, this blew up, bro. And it's not like it's, you know what the story is? It's not, oh, Ben Affleck is going to be in Aquaman 2 until he's killed off and rebooted in The Flash. No. That's not the story. The story is Ben Affleck is back as Batman. Period. Exclamation point. That's the story. That's what's going on. That's what people are spreading around. What happened last week? Last week, the story was Henry Cavill Superman was back. And we all talked about that. We all speculated about that. Everybody was like, this would be amazing. But DC doesn't, like, there's no plan to do that. There's no plan to do that. And so even though this thing is happening, and even though this is big news and this is a positive thing, dude, if they don't follow through on this, which I just can't look at all of the information we have, all the news that's been coming out, and tell you honestly that they will follow through on this. In fact, let's go to the polls. Let's go to Poll Town. let's go to Poll Town. And I have to end this poll. Let me get this poll going on. Do you think that this means WB will restore the Snyderverse? I really do want to know. I want to know what you think about this. 100%. Kalisto, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Holy banana nut muffin. Welcome all ye new Nerd Vengers. Appreciate you guys. Welcome. Make your way around the tower. Feel the power. Check out the mud thing. The mud on your skin, cucumbers on the eyes, stone massages, all that sort of stuff. It's good stuff. What do you think, guys? You know? What do you think? What is it? I should do that. Maybe custom. And wait, what? Oh shit. I have the wrong kind of filter on anyway. Let me try a thing real quick. Let me try a thing. I might be able to make this work here. Hang on now. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. Kind of want to do that though. Dude, is this affecting? Oh my god. I wasn't even on the right camera. I just want everybody to understand how good I am at this. I wasn't even on the right camera just now. So there's that. We're doing great. We're doing great over here. Hot damn. How hard is it to like look like a normal human on the nice camera? Why does the why? I don't understand it. Anyway, moving right along. Yeah, so oh my goodness, another 5 gifted? Man, you guys are crazy. Like I'm up here like struggling on the stream and y'all are like, "Let's go, gifted. Let's go. Welcome to the thing." You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Mike with the 5 gifted subs. Welcome all ye new Nerd Vengers. Appreciate you guys. So, yeah, dude. 70% of you guys say no. I believe we would be shocked, collectively shocked, if Warner Brothers actually followed through with this and restored the Snyderverse. We would be shocked. I don't think that is what's going to happen. And Torin the Mando, welcome to the Nerd Ventures. You are a Nerd Venture now. I don't think that's going to happen, dude. And so they're setting themselves up for more people being upset. They're setting themselves up for more people being butthurt. It's just crazy town, dude. It's just crazy town. Do you guys think that they leaked this on purpose? Like, do you think that Jason Momoa is like leaking this shit on purpose? What do you think? No way? Yes way? No way? What do you think? No way? Yes way? No way? I'm gonna try one more thing on the camera and see if this is a little bit better. I mean, it's a little bit better. We can live with that. But it's also gonna change when I change the colors, change the lighting and shit. My God. Holy crap. Breckenridge with another 5 gifted. What is going on today? What is happening in Nerd Ventures Tower? Holy shit. So many new members. Congrats. I will say new members, couple of cool things that we have going on behind the scenes. we'll be doing some Nerdvengers only streams next week, but next Saturday, we're going to do a stream together where we watch a bunch of fun cartoons. Like, I think I want to watch either Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh my God, C-Dub with another 5 gifted? What is happening right now? James Cactus, another 5 gifted? Nate with another, what is happening? Are you guys, is there a glitch? Is there a glitch going on? What's happening here? Is there a glitch? Holy shit. Okay, so God damn, guys, thanks so much, man. Y'all are crazy. Thank you. So I'm thinking we'll watch a cartoon next Saturday, either Spectacular Spider-Man or some X-Men stuff, like either 97 or rather the 90s X-Men. Definitely not X-Men Evolutions. That show's poopy butthole. But maybe some X-Men stuff. So next Saturday we'll be doing some fun stuff. It says glitchy as your camera. I know, right? I mean, this doesn't look too bad right here. Why can't I just look? I'm only human after all. You know, I just want to look human. Holy shit. Anyway, yo, while we're on this topic of DC, can I talk to you guys about something positive with DC? Something I actually liked? Check this out. Good to see a DC screen. Yeah, Stevie. Well, check this out. You guys will actually really like this. So, do not test my politeness. Aw, shit. Ooh, I like that, Stevie. Little crisis event thing, huh? That's pretty cool. Okay, so last night, I watched the new Green Lantern Jon Stewart movie, okay? And the reason I watched it, and I had to pay $20 for it, like I had to buy it, right? And normally I don't like to do that. Like, I'll wait until you rent it or whatever. But guys, I'm such a Green Lantern fan. Like, back in the day, dude, before Marvel, like even before I got like heavily into Marvel, Green Lantern was the shit, dude. I love Green Lantern. Green Lantern's so cool. And like, I was trying to explain to Elisa, like, of Brightest Day, Blackest Night, and these like incredible stories. And I was like, yeah, and like the spectrum with the Green Lanterns and the emotional spectrum and all that fun stuff. Like, dude, that shit was awesome. That shit was so cool in comics. And it's just like so weird that DC hasn't like tapped into that, because that's really where like the goodness is, in my opinion, for DC. Like, that shit was dope, right? And so I was so craving good Green Lantern content and good DC content that I was like, bruh, we're watching this, right? And so we did it, and it was freaking fantastic. I'm happy to report I loved it, dude. Like, legitimately loved it. Loved it. And it does all these fun things that I'm like, dude, why wouldn't DC do this in their movies? Like, the explanation of the Green Lantern ring, and how John like uses it and interacts with the ring and getting all this information from the galaxy and the cosmos and shit, right? It's crazy. The Guardians jumping around to different planets. By the way, this is a movie that does not have Superman, Batman, Flash, any of the major DC characters. Right? It doesn't have any of them. And yet it is dope. Dope. And very DC, dude. Very, very DC. And I was like, oh, it made me mad, bro. It made me mad because I was like they have incredible stories from the comics. They have all these incredible runs. And it's like, instead of doing, here's what it really is. Like, Feige does incredible Marvel stories from the comics. He's like, these are great stories. They have a proven track record. The comic book fan base absolutely loved it. Loved it. And so he cherry picks the best things. It's like he treats the comic books as like a almost like a breeding ground or like a writer's room of ideas, right? Like Secret Wars. Yeah, people love fucking Secret Wars, you know? Like, people love these different things. Like, let's do a version of them. And instead of doing that with DC, it seems like Warner Brothers is like, how do we make a movie using this character? Like, that's the difference. It's like, instead of saying, let's make the Secret Wars movie and adapt one of the craziest comic book stories for our live action universe, DC is like, let's make a movie, and a movie first, just with these characters. Like, let's just use these characters in a movie. And that's a totally different thing. Totally different thing. Moss, oh my gosh. With the 5 gifted. Thank you, Moss. It's like a gifted friggin' train over here, or a parade of gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you guys so much for the gifted, and welcome all ye new nerd vengers. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, just my thoughts on DC, my thoughts on this whole situation are like, this is not a good idea. And I think they're setting themselves up for even more people being upset and butthurt. With one small caveat, of course, which is, yeah, of course I have hope, dude. Like, yes, it would be amazing if Alan Horn was like, dude, you guys are high on glue. Why not just use these established characters that will clearly still show up in your films? Like, let's sign Henry today. Let's sign Ben today. Let's figure this out and just do this shit, right? Like, that would be so damn cool. And it's like, I think that's sort of the inevitable hope that an announcement like this is tapping into. The problem is, I don't think it's going to happen. And so instead, this hope keeps being rekindled. It keeps being sort of used, co-opted to create buzz for Warner Brothers projects. They have no idea what they're doing. They're not going to follow through on it. And it's going to leave us incredibly butthurt. That's my thoughts. That's what I think. Oh, shit. Really, Moss? That's crazy. Yeah, they need to work on that for the mobile then, huh? 100%. Thank you, guys. You guys are so kind, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Seriously. Good times over here. Good times. Is there anything else with regards to this story or anything else that we should be looking at, chat? Holy shit, Renee! Oh my goodness, dude. What's going on, dude? Did you guys collectively hit the lotto? Did Susan hit the lotto and disperse it around? What's going on with all these gifted subs? What's happening right now? Holy shit. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, dude. W. Renee, 100%. Dude, you guys are all killing it today. I appreciate it. I'm also like, did you guys, like, what's going on? Did you sell a yacht or something like that? Like, what's happening there? That's pretty crazy. Thank you guys. You know what I should do? I should drop a little coin on everybody. Since you guys are all being so chill. Let's go 10,000 nerd coin. Boom. 10,000 nerd coin. Drop to everybody in chat. Hopefully it works for you. Streamlabs sucks, so it might not work for you, and I'm sorry if it doesn't. Hopefully someday we'll be on our own proprietary thing or whatever. Yeah, see, like this guy says, you don't get to be excited for this. You've bashed DC too much. Well, I'm still bashing them right now, bruh. I'm still bashing them right now. Bash them for the rest of the time. Yeah. Like, look, this is like great. And by the way, like, Grace is going wild right now. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect, but Grace is going wild right now. She's all really upset about the Blonde movie, right? She's like really upset and seemingly butthurt about that. And she's also really upset about this Snyder Cut stuff, dude. She's on one right now. So she says here, more info. Ben Affleck was very kind to do Warner Brothers / DC a favor and fix the Keaton end credits scene. He still does not want to come back full time, but Keaton has a multi-picture deal. Apparently, end credit scene is really important, so they couldn't just scrap it. I mean, what do you guys make of this, dude? Like, what do you guys think of this? Like, that's... It's like this, dude. I'm conflicted. He's kind to come back and do this, sure. But he still does not want to come back full time. Well, then why is he even doing this? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I don't understand. And now I gotta switch the camera back. I'm sorry, I do. I can't handle it. Oh my goodness. Nikki! Pretty Nikki coming through with some more gifted subs. Holy banana nut muffins. You guys are going crazy today. What is in the water? What's happening right now? I don't understand. I don't get it, but I do appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic group of nerds, I tell you. I tell you, fantastic. Hang on, let me try something here. Let me try a thing. I'm trying a thing here. Okay, so 41. Ah. Is that better? I'm not sure, but we'll go with it. No, I look orange. Gosh dang it. This is like, do you guys realize that you've, and again, I really appreciate it, and you guys are so fantastic and everything, but like, we're literally giving everybody gifted members to come in and watch me struggle with this new equipment. You know? Like, that's kind of literally what's happening right now. Let's try that. I feel like that one's good. Okay, we're going to leave it there. I keep saying that, and then I keep going back to it. Damn it. Damn it, chat. But it's entertaining? Oh, okay, cool. Orange, you glad you adjusted your camera? Somebody get James Jones the fuck out of here. Get him out of this tower. I'm just kidding. Don't get him out of here. Okay, so that's what's going on in DC land, man. Again, I have no idea. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I want to be excited about it, but the problem is my hand has been caught in the cookie jar too many times. It's just Warner Brothers being Warner Brothers. Until I know more. Until I know more, okay? Okay. Let's end that poll. A couple other things going on in the nerdy world, guys. And I do have a video coming out for you guys later that I think will freak you out and shock you. But did anybody see, and maybe you guys can help me out with this actually, because I need to do a little bit more research before I sit down to record this video. Did anybody see John Campia's tweet about Kevin Feige? Did anybody else see his tweet about Kevin Feige and Bob Iger? How do I put this thing in dark mode? Okay, cool. Anybody? You think I'm wearing foundation? Why? Do I look that good? Do I look that good? Or is that bad? I don't know. Is that bad? Do I look like I have foundation on? No, it's just eternal youth. People are asking me, like, I saw somebody yesterday, like, what's your skin routine? And like, I can't give away my secrets, but I will say this. Blinkers. That's all I can say. Couple blinkers a day. Keep the wrinkles away. And that's not medical advice. That's financial advice. It's not financial advice. That's a joke. Just relax. Everybody relax. Okay. So this is pretty wild, bro. John Campia claims, and I can't look at the tweet because John Campia still has me blocked over a freaking tweet about his jokes of, or his Tobey Maguire wiener obsession. You know, I like John Campia. I think he's really chill. But he blocked me because I made fun of him for, you know, simping for Tobey Maguire's dick, dude. Come on, John, you did it. You said it. You put the wiener on the screen. You put the wiener on the screen. I didn't do that. You did that. Okay? Okay, anyways. He's literally saying that Chapek has reduced Kevin Feige's power and that he's put accountants in on top of Feige as far as from the power, the chain of command and everything. And that Campia, or rather that Chapek is making things so difficult for Kevin Feige that Kevin Feige is actually looking to leave Marvel Studios, to leave Disney. What do you make of that? Stu Redman, welcome to the Nerd Ventures. You are a Nerd Venture now. Guys, I need to know. I need to know. Because I'm going to do a whole video on this. Yeah. I'm going to do a whole video on this. It's crazy. I didn't get knighted. Sam, you're a Nerd Venture now. I'm sorry, I can't knight everybody, especially with all the gifted and everything. Come on. He was speculating this yesterday. He doesn't have any info. Is that true? Maybe he'll talk more about it on his show today or something like that, yeah? Because that's pretty crazy. I need to do a little bit more research on it myself before I go to make a video. But that would be, I mean, come on, man. There's no way, right? Like, again, he is the most powerful person, I think, in Hollywood currently. And that would just be crazy, right? But, you know what I was thinking about, too? Was, like, the Russo brothers. Like, I couldn't help but think of the Russo brothers. Because remember... Okay, so here's the thing. If it's true that the Russos were the one that didn't want to return, which we're not even sure if that's true, but if it's true that the Russos did not want to return, then it likely stems from what happened with the Scarlett Johansson lawsuit. Okay? And at the time, there were reports that that deal, whatever the Russos were talking to Marvel about, was in question because of the Scarlett Johansson lawsuit. It was also reported that Kevin Feige was incredibly embarrassed and upset at the way that was handled. And that was a Chapek thing, right? Like, essentially, that's Chapek, you know, doing that and causing that kind of a friction. I mean, dude, this is crazy. Didn't they just extend Mr. Chapek's contract? Isn't he getting like 20 a mil for like the next 5 years? 20 mil a year for like the next 5 years or some shit? I don't know, dude. I got to look into this a little bit more, right? And if you have any info on it, hit me up because I do want to do a video about it. I'm also going to do a video about the Timeless Saga and the Eternity Saga. A couple more trademark leaks that came out that kind of prove some of the theory I have about the next 10 years of Marvel coming out. I'll be doing a big video on that. You guys seem to really be enjoying the the Secret Wars, Eternity Wars, the speculation of like where Marvel is headed. And I think, we're literally just getting started. But if Alan Horn, whom Feige worked under before, what if Alan Horn was able to grab up Kevin Feige, okay? And I know, trust me, Marvel fans, we will lose our fucking minds. Like, dude, don't get me wrong. I'll lose my fucking mind, dude. But let's just go with a little bit of thought experiment here. If he leaves and he goes over to DC and they reboot DC under Kevin Feige and he promises a new DC cinematic universe, helmed by him, okay? Let me ask a very simple question. Very simple question. Would you be more likely to check out the DC films? Like, as a Marvel fan, yes, it would be disastrous and we would cry. and we would cry together. But would you then be more willing to check out the DC stuff after that? Yeah. And imagine living in a world where we get Feige DC. And of course, like, I'd feel bad for whoever took over at Marvel. But to be honest with you, like, between Victoria, between Nate Moore, between some of these other people that are in Feige's regime, unless he took all of his people with him, which would be like, then we're fucked, basically. Like, if Marvel lost not just Feige, but all of Feige's lieutenants, then we are fucked, bro. Like, throw the towel in, basically. Like, it's over. You know what I mean? Like, it's over, essentially. But if you think that DC can't attain the status that Marvel currently has, you're crazy. They have the characters, they have the stories. It is absolutely possible. And I, for one, I know this is going to sound incredibly radical, but I, for one, would have... I mean, I'd have a lot of problems with watching Marvel now be different, of course. But I, for one, would not really have that big of a problem with switching a lot of what we do to the new DC stuff. Like, because, like, dude, I love DC. Like, I do. I love DC. I love these characters. There's a ton of incredible stories, characters, events that are over there. So... you know, we're just speculating here. We're just speculating. But, I mean, how crazy would that be, dude? How crazy would that be? Kevin Feige, DC Universe. Wow. Wow. We don't know what's going on, right? I'm going to wait. I'm going to get a little more research. I'll do a video about it. But I'm just saying, like, stranger things have happened. The world is crazy. And yeah, that would be nuts. Hey, Agents of Fandom, shout out to Agents of Fandom in the chat. And yeah, they say after Phase 7 maybe. I mean, yeah, it's totally possible. But he's already architected here's my thing. It seems like he's already laid out the architecture of the next 10 years, right? Multiverse Saga, Eternity Saga, Timeless Saga. That's like, you know. He has that already mapped out. He might be able to at least hand that plan over to somebody. And maybe it would be like decent to great, depending on what creatives were involved, right? Like decent to great, which frankly is what Phase 4 already is right now. It's like kind of decent to great. And then he goes over and does incredible DC stuff. Bro, if I'm Alan Horn, I'm trying to get on the phone with Kevin Feige, dude. Yeah, exactly. So Caveman says, and I think you're a new Nerd Venture, so shout out to Caveman. This actually almost happened already. Did you know that? I think it was around the end of Phase 2 with Ike Perlmutter. When Ike Perlmutter was just putting the squeeze on Feige, Feige was so upset that he was going to leave, and he in fact took meetings with Warner Brothers. The man took meetings with Warner Brothers. Take that for what you will. Yeah, so like I said, I'll probably do another video on that when I get more info and I try to figure it out. Yeah, it could be a nothing burger. It could be. Okay, could be. Could also be the most important entertainment story of the last couple of years. And by the way, if this happens, watch Trev change his tune, right? Because Trev always says I give Feige way too much credit. Watch that man flip-flop like Al Gore on that shit. He's going to be like, dude, Feige's the best. Here we go. DC! You know? 100%. Let's not get that dramatic. Whoa! We're just speculating. You know what I mean? We're just speculating. We're just having fun. You know? What else is going on? Is there anything else going on in the nerdy world? Is there anything else I should be that we should talk about before we get into Q&A? There's the Union Jack thing. You know? Union Jack. Oh, there's a plot leak out there for the Marvels. I'm going to cover that in a video probably over the weekend. I'm trying to figure out what videos I want to do over the weekend. But yeah, I'll be covering the Marvels plot leak. I will be covering the Kevin Feige Star Wars. I wish. The Kevin Feige news. And I'll also be covering the sagas. I think the saga thing I'll probably record later today. Yeah, so those are the videos I'm working on, you know what I mean? Den of Shills will become DC fans? 100%. 100%, dude. Look, the Warner Brothers shill checks are just as good as the Disney ones. They work just as well. We'll replace all this shit. And I already have some DC stuff going on back there, but we'll replace all of this shit. Except like the Nerd Vengers, right? We'll always still be the Nerd Vengers, but yeah. Did I talk about KOTOR yesterday? I mean, I didn't specifically talk about it, but again, like, it's just more of your usually scheduled horrible news for Star Wars. So, yeah. Yeah. Anything else going on out there? Anything else we should be talking about? Thoughts on the trailer leaked for Ant-Man Guardians of the Galaxy? They look fun. And they look, you know, even though they look fun, and I say that, it's really the more interesting fact is that they look serious. They seem serious. You know what I mean? They seem tonally more serious than what we've been getting, which I think is good. Also, I highly recommend everybody goes and checks out the video I did yesterday about the Andor, or rather the Acolyte plot leaks. The first things we've heard about Acolyte, it actually sounds pretty cool. Cal, welcome to the Nerd Ventures. We actually got some leaked stuff about the Acolyte. Doesn't mean it's 100% real, but damn, it sounds kind of cool, bro. It does. Thunderbolts in end credits of Black Panther. Where's that? Where's that from? I don't see that nowhere. I don't see that nowhere. You guys is crazy, man. You guys is crazy. Okay, let's get into some super chats, man. Let's get into some super chats, and I have to pull it up the weird way on YouTube. And also, I do want to say shout out to Paradox Customs, dude. Very happy to have Nerd Ventures Tower powered by Paradox Customs. It is not the rig's fault that that we're having camera issues. I will figure the camera issues out. But man, I was playing a little Baldur's Gate 3 on this new rig. Whew! Hot damn! It's incredible. It's incredible. And I haven't even overclocked this system yet. Once I get this thing overclocked and running, baby, whew! So shout out to Paradox Customs PC. You should definitely check out their socials. They've been giving away PCs over on their YouTube channel, so you should go check out their YouTube channel. And if you do want to buy a brand new PC or even some parts for your pre-existing rig, use code NERDVENGERS at checkout. Get you a little bit off the top, and they know that we sent you, and I appreciate it. So, and there's been a ton of people that have already done that, man. I'm surprised. A lot of y'all are on new. What the fuck? Bro, there ain't no way. Bro, there ain't no way, bro. This can't be. It can't be happening! No! God damn it! No! Oh! Alright, we'll finish off on this camera. I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to freak out. Why would I freak out? You know, like I'm not going to lose my fucking mind. Ah! It's all good, man. Just some growing pains, you know, just some stuff we got to sort out, some things we got to figure out. I'm sure we can figure it out. Okay, first in today was I'm Not Famous says, what up, brother? I think the Saber is available to pick up. I hope you like it. Thank you so much. I did check the tracking, and it says that it's at a certain post office, but I don't know if it's in my P.O. box, and I'm like, what the hell? But I should be able to find it. So, yeah, I should be able to find it and pick it up, so I'll let you know how that goes. Second in today was Jivin Jimmy with a $5 holler. Says, as a casual Marvel fan, I'm getting into these animated Avengers Assemble and loving it. It's a good way for me to get connected to the MCU. That's a great, yeah, dude, totally. That show is awesome. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Avengers Assembled, incredible shows. Marvel has done a ton of great animated shows from throughout their history, but that was a really great era with those shows when the MCU was like kind of just popping off or whatever. Yeah, that was good shit. So, yeah, that's actually a good... I should say that to people more often. Like, when people are like, how do I get into the MCU? The animated shows are a great way to do it. Leon says, $5 says the baby comes mid-stream. I mean, I do stream a lot, so it's possible he will come during a stream. Maybe not this stream, but yeah, it's possible. We kind of think he'll come on a Nerd Theory stream, actually. That he might... Like, because wouldn't that be so crazy? If I had to leave in the middle of a Nerd Venture or in a Nerd Theory stream and everyone was like, oh shit, like, you know, what's happening and all that, right? Mike Toast says, small win for the Snyder Army today. Take everything DC with a grain of salt, but always happy for more Batfleck. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Yeah, so Mike, like, I get you, bro. And trust me, I want to believe, but I feel like the Snyder fans are being taken advantage of. And I feel like it's not actually, I don't think it means what we want it to mean. J Mike Gaming says, did you turn your camera on, Josh? That helps. Oh, yeah, no, that's a great idea, actually. I had not considered turning it on. Thanks, chat. Bracken Ridge with a $10 holla says, need watch parties to get here. Till then, take my money. Yes, watch parties will be back. We're going to do a watch party next Saturday. So next Saturday morning, man, if you want to get into the Saturday morning cartoon vibe, get a little cereal, get a little coffee, come on by. We'll do that for Nerd Vengers only next Saturday. Jedi Knight and friend to Cara Dune says, take some, $5 holler says, took some blinkers and dreamt I got baptized in holy water blessed by Father Feige. The glory of the MCU cleansed my soul, and I was reborn an MCU fanboy. There you go. There you go. Hot damn. Hot damn. It's a hell of a dream. Jedi Jen with a $10 holla says, please, sir, may we have the gambling turned on? Oh, yes, it should be on by now. I'm sure you sent that earlier. And it's on. It's on now. And I'm sorry that it wasn't on before. I'm the worst. Let's see here. Aiden says, back from vacation, missed a few streams, definitely had withdrawals. Blinkers take the pain away. Blinkers take the pain away. Blinkers take the pain away. That feels like a nice little like sample to use in a rap song. You know? Like, you know, spitting bars and then like kind of in between lines or stanzas, you know? Blinkers take the pain away. I could be like Adam Levine for rappers. Maybe I've just found my new career, and like what I should be doing now is doing like some cool samples for rap songs. What do you guys think? What do you think? Put a 1 into the chat if you think that should definitely be a thing, and that I should be doing that. Blinkers take the pain away. What do you think? Blinkers take the pain away. No? Man, you guys don't know. You guys don't know. Some of you guys think it's good, though. Susan from the lobby says Chet spilled coffee on the camera system. God damn it, Chet. Wait, probably because you were trying to touch him in weird places. Pause. Austin says, Star Wars Meg says Dooku kills Yaddle. No comment on that because it's a spoiler. But it's also true. Benjamin says, with a $10 holla, I think Feige misjudged how well received the multiverse concept will be to normies. All my normie friends see No Way Home as contrived and ridiculous. I hope Feige finds a way to organically continue it. Well, your friends sound shitty. Sorry, Benjamin, but it's true. Your friends sound like people I wouldn't want to hang around. If I saw them at a fish market, I'd slap them with a wet salmon. Because that movie made a boatloads money. It's one of the biggest movies of all time. Literally. Phenomenon. So you and your little friend group, go sit in the corner. Thanks for the 10. MTS says, Josh, this camera situation is unacceptable. You're tearing my family apart. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Sorry, I'll do better next time. I promise you, I did wake up and try to get it figured out. And I'll do that again. Sorry. I'm sorry. I honestly can't believe that it's overheating, though. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong. Like, there's probably something I'm doing wrong for it to overheat. Because it shouldn't overheat. Like, that's crazy, man. You know? So, let's see here. Andrew says, I'm naively optimistic that we'll get fire DC movies. What's your favorite DC comic? I love Star Wars and Marvel comics, but haven't read much DC. So, favorite DC comics? I love the Green Lantern runs. There's been like Blackest Night was incredible. Brightest Day is cool. Sinestro Corps War. Like, dude, the Lantern stuff is incredible. I like the Crisis events. I like All-Star Superman. Some of the stuff like Court of Owls was really cool with Batman. Grant Morrison Justice League was awesome. So yeah, there's a ton of really fun stuff in DC, man. Ton of great stuff. Yeah, tons of great stuff. Callisto says with a $10 holla, says, do you think the whole fan tour BA Discovery was set up? Yeah, I kind of do, actually. I kind of do. And again, I think that that's probably, like, if it wasn't Warner Brothers, it was probably Jason Momoa. And I can't blame Jason Momoa because I'm sure he has, like, back-end points and he wants the movie to blow up, right? So, like, the same reason that John Boyega told fans that didn't like Finn in The Last Jedi, don't worry, we got you, even though, don't worry, they definitely didn't get us, was because he needed that movie to make $1 billion to get, like, extra royalties, right? So, yeah, probably Jason Momoa being like, oh, my bad, you know? I mean, come on, you know? He posted it, he goes into the trailer, he talks to the fans. Yeah, I think it was set up. Representative Bink says DCEU should just reboot at this point. I actually agree, but it seems like they can't do that for whatever reason. They're just so gun shy to it or whatever. Big Stevie W says with a $10 holla, good to see DC stream. As the resident SYNDERVERSE will continue fan, I'm starting to think it won't continue in story, but they will be involved in a crisis event. That's a great actual scenario, and I hope at the very least that that's what it is, because that would be fun. But I even have my doubts about that, man. Andrew says, another one for the sick Venom t-shirt. Hey, thanks, man. I love this t-shirt. I got this when Elisa and I were at New York last October when we went to Manhattan. We saw Phantom of the Opera, and I always love to go to Midtown Comics when I'm there, and I got this dope Venom shirt, so thanks, man. CS Punisher, thanks for the 5, no message. Janes with a $5 holla says, just here to jump on Josh's sweet and savory poll. Okay. Polyhedral Paradise with a $5 holler says the backlot tour caught Momoa and Affleck on set, so they gonna leak it. He got in front of it. Affleck is just replacing Keaton cameo because of scheduling. Jason, I hope you're ready for all of the attacks and the assaults that are gonna come your way, because now you're a Snyderverse denier, and we will come after you. As I've said from the beginning of this stream, Snyderverse is back. This is just the latest in proof of the story that we've been talking about for years, that they have this crazy plan. There's all these things happening. Snyderverse is coming back 100%. Snyderverse! Let's go! Trev says, I am giving you $5 to say, hey, go fuck yourself! X-Men Evolution is the bomb. Also, the Jon Stewart taking over Kyle's story was great. Yes, there's a little bit of that, but I actually like how they did the presentation of the film and of the narrative was good. Yeah, it changes a lot of things, like the design of Parallax, Hal, all these different things. But overall, I feel like it was really, really fun. It's the best damn Green Lantern anything I've seen in a long time. So, but Trev, you know, honestly, you don't like anything. So it's probably fine that you didn't like it. Mike Haas says, a DC AU watch party would be great. The last few have been great. Justice Society, Green Lantern. That's what the movies could be. I wish Marvel was so good. Yeah, 100%. What was... I actually missed the... They did a Justice Society one? I must have missed that one. But yeah, maybe I'll go check it out. Silva Stas says with a $5 holla, just because we loved your streams this week. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. Big Stevie W says Horn is the wild card now. He's incredibly savvy and smart. DC is in transition. I expect to be sorted by fandom. Damn. Bold prediction. Drew Smith says, I think DC is trying to one-up the boner. Folks are lining up to bend over. Ah, I see what you're saying. I was like, that didn't make sense. But yeah, now I think we kind of agree. The Exodus says, weren't the Russos taking weekly meetings with Marvel for a while? Did White Suge Knight hold meetings, take Secret Wars notes, and then cut them? So it is my belief that they were meeting with Marvel monthly, not weekly, but monthly. And they did admit to that. I forget the interview, but they were like, yeah, we have lunch once a month with Louis Esposito, and we you know, just want to know what's going on over there, and we love those guys. So yeah, I absolutely believe that the Russos, that something happened. You know, something happened. I do believe the Russos were going to do Secret Wars, and something happened. So I don't know what it is, but something happened. Gamble Nerd Ventures Tower, hashtag restore the Shillverse. What? Thanks, bro. Jack D. Whiskey says, thoughts on the trip? Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Dude, they look good. And I'm excited about the tone. Cooper Sellers says, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, first 2 episodes with Graviton. So good. I think it would be perfect Saturday morning watch party cartoon for us. Let's do it. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That's what we're watching next week. And you can blame Cooper if you don't like it. Let's do it. John O says, when are we getting an ex-con security consultants Disney Plus series? What? I don't know what that means, but confirmed. Sozin's comment says with the $10 holla, DC and Star Wars are in the same sad boat for me, even though I love both. Star Wars at least has Dave as a North Star. DC doesn't have a Dave and just feels like it has no roadmap. Just bring back Snyder at this point. I mean, dude, I get you. Man, Warner Bros. Sucks. It's crazy that we're still talking about this years later. We still have no idea what's happening. Which, by the way, I said this a long time ago that they should reboot. Like a long time ago. In fact, I said Wonder Woman, the success of the first Wonder Woman movie is the whole reason that Warner Bros. DCEU is fucked right now. Because if it weren't for Wonder Woman, they probably would have clean rebooted everything. But Wonder Woman was such a big film, so successful, so critically acclaimed, that they were like, no, we need Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. And so therefore, we can't reboot. So therefore, we have to do this wishy-washy back and forth bullshit for years. I want Snyder back. But in the absence of Snyder, I would like them to make some decisions. Give us some clarity. Anyway, Brandon Voss with a $5 holler says, can you do a video explaining Kang and Doctor Doom's characters from the comics for normies to understand more about them going into Secret Wars era? Yeah. I already have a really big Doctor Doom video. Just search Doctor Doom Den of Nerds. It should pop up. It goes in depth on Doom's character. And I could do one on Kang because they just retconned a bunch of stuff with Kang in the past couple of years. So we could check that out. We could do something like that. I also did just do a video about Kang and Doom and how I think that's all gonna tie into Secret Wars. So check that out. Sneaked Z says, seen a lot of comments saying the MCU should have ended at Endgame and the new movies make no sense. There's no Thanos level threat. People just don't know. Yeah, it's absolutely true. They don't know, even though I've been saying Secret Wars for years. Now we know, though, right? We should. Jared DeSanto says, do you think Daredevil will follow the same release pattern or maybe use one similar to Stranger Things since it will be a longer season? Good question. I don't know. Maybe it starts with multiple episodes. Maybe it ends with multiple episodes. But I think that, they'll have it on air for a while. But I could be wrong. Maybe 2 a week. I mean, 2 a week would be great. That's still 9 weeks. You know what I mean? Still a semester. Jedi Knight, friend of Cara Doom, says, what the fuck is going on with Wonder Woman 3, though? Not sure, man, but apparently it is happening, and apparently Patty's going to do that before she's even going to do her Star Wars movie, if she ever does that movie, so it's weird, right? Savage Cabbage with a $5 holler says, first time super chat, been watching since WandaVision. Keep up the great work, Josh, and thank you, Moss Moss, for the membership. Hey, shout out to Moss Moss, and thank you, Savage Cabbage. Yeah, we've been doing good, man. We've been nerd venging for a long time now, and things just keep improving. And despite some of the setbacks with some of the new technology, the streams and everything are going to be just on point and looking really crispy. Next week, we'll be doing some gaming soon. Like there's a PC remastered version of the Spider-Man from PS4 coming out, and I want to rock that. I want to play some games with y'all. More watch parties, more fun, and just more good times. More good times, MTS 1993 says, have you tried putting the camera in a bowl of uncooked rice? That is an incredible idea. I think I might do that. That seems like that'll do the trick. Jordan Whitehead says, read my member chats. No money for more words. Missed my chat. I'll try to, but also I don't like your attitude, bro. I don't like what you said. I don't like how you said it either. So I don't know if I will do that. Okay, Spoon says with a member chat, Toby, Spider-Man, Andrew Tate versus Tom Holland with Venom symbiote movie idea. Thoughts? Also, the Diamond Lounge randomly popping up was hilarious. Yeah, that was hilarious too, right? Well, Tate's the top G, so I don't know if you can beat that guy. Trev says, how much money is Cavill asking for that keeps them wanting to pay him? Does he want like RDJ money? I mean, dude, yeah, I don't know, bro, but that's a good point, right? Because that would be bananas if he's asking for that kind of money, because he is just, frankly, unfortunately, not worth that kind of money, right? Let's see here. Inked Vader says, gotta ask, is there a tiny Nimrod model on the shelf behind you? Months went by so quickly. Excited for another 5 months of nerd venging. Let's go. Yeah, 7 months. Yes, that is Nimrod. Just Scratch built a tavern for our D&D session. That is fantastic. Love me some D&D, and yes, that is a Nimrod back there. Let's see, what other things here do we have? Thanks for all the gifted. Carl says, why are we talking DC? I'm confused. This is an awesome thing called Marvel that has a billion movies and shows. We all love Thor. How dare you say that about Thor? Culprit says, Kevin following in Jack Kirby's footsteps seems prophetic. That's actually true. So if you guys didn't know, Jack Kirby leaves Marvel at one point and goes and develops a ton of crazy stuff for DC. He eventually comes back to Marvel. But wouldn't that be wild? I do wonder. What if one of us can't reboot because all the actors are tied into long-term contracts, just like the X-Men actors? Ooh, that would suck. I don't know. I haven't heard anything to say one way or the other if that is true. So I don't know, bro. Okay, let's see here. Jordan, I can't get to your member chat, bro. I'm sorry. It's not popping up for me. So my bad. Folkland says, would you be into a video game that's MCU canon? A solo Doom point of view game would be fire. Yeah, I would be into that. I would. I think that would be sick. I don't know if there's any like plans to like do anything like that, unfortunately, but yeah, I'd be into it. Let's see here. Huge mistake. Apar says, huge mistake not having the Russos do Kang Dynasty Secret Wars. I know you're trying your best to keep the hype with the director announcements, but you got to be bummed. I am bummed, but I'm being 100% genuine when I say the more I thought about it and the more I slept on it. No, I am excited that Destin's the guy. It does hinge, like a lot of my hype for both projects hinges on the Secret Wars director and the writers for both projects. But I'm being completely genuine when I say, no, I am excited for Destin. I do think he's incredible. I actually really want to watch Shang-Chi again. I've always liked Shang-Chi, but like now, like that's the dude. So like I want to watch it with a new eye. You know what I mean? So, but I get what you're saying. Jaren says, Ma, the meatloaf! Much love, Josh. Nerd Vengers for life. I appreciate you, bro. Emo Joe says, think we'll ever get any X-Force shiz? Love all you guys. Hey, much love right back at you. I would love to get some X-Force, and maybe that's a way they can get around some of those problems, huh? Leon says, moving to PA towards the end of the year, what's your favorite part of PA? Top G. Well, that's cool, bro. I like Pittsburgh. I like Philly. I actually do like Erie. I like Erie. A lot of fun stuff in Pennsylvania, man. But yeah, the Philly area is really cool. Pittsburgh's really cool. It has its own kind of vibe, like almost like a Midwestern, like more chill version of Philly. So yeah, I like both those places. Both those places are pretty dope. Jordan says, please don't ever put technology in rice. You're better off dousing in high ISO alcohol and letting it dry somewhere. Rice equal bad. Used to be repair tech. Oh, okay, cool. Damn. It's too late, though. I have my whole body up to my waist in rice right now. I'm literally sitting in a gigantic bowl of rice, and I dropped the camera in it as well. MCU Drew says, check my sexy badge. Feige brought me into the Vengeance. Oh, Feige brought me into the Vengeance. It'll be a rough road to recovery if he leaves. It will be. We'll never stop talking about it. You know what I mean? And we will cry, and we will shit our pants, and we'll throw a fit, and we'll freak out, and then we'll turn around and probably get excited for DC. You know, that's kind of what I think would happen. Cole says, yo, Josh, off topic, but have you seen Pennyworth? It's a great show with a Kingsman type vibe. Your sign should be there any day. Much love. Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Jordan Whitehead says with a 10 spot, fine, LOL. I want Duffer Brothers for Secret Wars. Stranger Things story design is similar to Secret Wars, and I think they would kill it. Your thoughts? Much love. Hey, I appreciate you, Jordan. I get where your head is at, but it won't be it won't be the Duffer Brothers because they have never worked with Feige before. Like, I just don't think that he can trust somebody that's never worked within that system to do such a big movie. I mean, the one thing that Destin has over, name your incredible director that hasn't worked in the MCU is that he has worked in the MCU. So they have formulas, they have strategies, they have like a whole brain trust. Destin works well within that sandbox. He's going to be a good fit for Kang's Dynasty. I believe strongly that the director of Secret Wars will be someone that has worked with Feige before. I like the Duffer Brothers. But yeah, that's kind of where that goes. But I appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you so much. Jedi Knight, friend of Cara Dune, says, I'm 100% convinced that Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things is RDJ's legitimate son from Britain. He acts just like him. Get this guy in the MCU now. Ooh, that would be fun. And yeah, I do like that guy. Evan Hughes says, sup, brother? Are you an Assassin's Creed fan? It was one of the first few games. You hear they're making a Netflix show. I actually didn't know about the Netflix show, but that's cool. I never saw that movie with Fassbender. I doubt it's all that good, but I never saw that. Yeah, I like Assassin's Creed. I played the first one. I played the second one. They were monumental, incredible games at the time. I haven't played any of the new ones, though. But yeah, I like them. Maddox says, Titans is the only live-action show I enjoy wondering. What's your take on it? Titans is cool. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but Titans is cool. Better than I thought it would be, and there is some good stuff in there. I also did enjoy the Doom Patrol. You know, Doom Patrol's weird, but it's a fun show. It's actually pretty legit. So, yeah, DC has some good stuff, man. DC has some good stuff. So, guys, I'm not going to be doing call-ins today just because of all the tech issues, and I do have to get out of here and try to get this stuff figured out. But I will be live for the Prime members at 1 p.m. today. So if you're a Prime member, look out. I'll see you guys at 1 p.m. I'm going to a HeroClix tournament. Finally, I'm doing the HeroClix tournament tonight. Finally. X of Swords, man. X-Men, Swords. It's going to be fun. So wish your boys some luck on that. That's going to be dope. Thank you guys for a killer week of streams. Thank you for your patience in the new tech and us adjusting all of these things. I should be able to get it all figured out before Monday. So thank you all so much. Much love. Sneak Za says, Josh, you into God of War? I love the lore of the whole series. Hang on. Stupid camera's in the way. The old ones with the Greek myth and now the new ones with Norse myth and Ragnarok coming. Yeah, so I've never actually played those games because I wasn't a PlayStation guy. After PS2, I went over to Xbox. But a lot of my buddies have been really into those games. My one buddy in particular, he was so into these games, and I actually watched him play God of War. I don't know if you've ever done that. You ever, like, especially when I was younger, like, I'd go over to my homie's house and just, like, watch him play Metal Gear Solid 4 or, like, watch him play God of War. And it's not like I'd watch him for hours, but I'd watch him for, like, 40 minutes, an hour, and then we'd go, you know, do some whatever, get into trouble, right? So, yeah, I did enjoy watching that game. It seems like it's a really fun one, and I know a lot of people love it. So, good stuff. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get on out of here because I got to eat some food. I will see you guys at 1 p.m. if you are a Prime member. And if not, I'll see you guys on Monday for another stream. Again, thank you guys for all the support. A bajillion new members today. Absolutely crazy. Everybody coming through with the gifted memberships. You guys are crazy and you're way too kind. I appreciate it. And as I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video. Is everybody gone? Did everybody leave? Oh, man. You guys know I love my new technology. You guys know I love it when the shit goes right on the stream. Unbelievable. I was up in here at like 7 in the morning. Working. That's actually probably why it overheated, because I was like working on it for hours. But still, like, that's crazy. This camera needs to be able to go for hours. I want to be able to do long streams. Oh, sorry about your ears, Mas. Hey, Mas. This one goes out to you. Sorry about those ears. Now, lean in, turn up the volume, and listen real close. Okay, that should do better. That should be better. That should help. That should help get you should be good now. Fine now, huh? Feeling good? All right. Right on. Hey, wait, real quick. Before we get out of here, because like let's just be real about it. Yes, I'm an absolute stinker. I'm a stinker. Okay, 100%. Do you guys think? Yes or no? Put it into the chat. Do you think that like Liam's gonna be like me, or is he gonna be like a good boy? You know what I mean? Like, am I doomed to like? Is Liam gonna be like me, or is he gonna be like real chill? Like, is he gonna be like real chill? Okay. Okay. Damn. Oh shit. I hope not, dude. Oh my god. So is this like karma? Is this what they call karma? Is this what they call karma? Huh. Well. Okay. You think it's charma? Is that like a Canadian thing? And then you know what? Let's just keep it going. Elijah says, Phase 5 to begin with Ant-Man 3. He fights and annoys Kang and casts his eyes on where Ant-Man is from. So Earth. Scott has to flee as Kang follows. That's actually not bad, Elijah. That's not bad. Not bad. Okay, everybody. Much love. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.